Sam Mills will finally be enshrined in the Pro Football Hall of Fame this weekend. His impact on the field measuring up to the game's greats. His impact off the field perhaps immeasurable in Carolina, where his 2 words gave a franchise its heartbeat.
Chills every single time I hear it in the stadium. It humbles me because I was out on that practice field and I was a part of it.
On a cold January Friday, Sam Mills first uttered the 2 words that would become synonymous with the Panthers franchise.
I don't think anybody really knew what was coming, how special that moment was going to be.
In training camp 2003, then assistant coach Sam Mills revealed to the team he'd been diagnosed with intestinal cancer.
I think they only gave him like 3 months to live or something like that, which was a big time shock to us.
We soon found out how serious Sam Mills' situation was, and it really was a gut punch for the whole team.
But Mills never left that team.
I can't remember a time when he was not in that locker room. He would get out there and do these sprints before practice every day. So I can't remember a time when Sam wasn't in there. Now I know he did chemo, I know he wasn't feeling well.
He continued on day to day as if he never got that diagnosis. He worked out in the morning, he ran out to practice, he was still there in the meeting rooms with us every day. And the way he handled it, it was admirable.
The 03 team made the postseason, where it was set to host the Cowboys in the wild card. Normally before a big game, a team leader, maybe a player, would address the team. This time it would be Mills.
John Fox calls us up like we always do, and then he says Sam has a few words. And the hush comes over the crowd. We know it's significant.
And everything was just like quiet. Everyone's focused on Sam because we wanted to hear what he had to say.
What he had to say wound up being the most meaningful words in Carolina Panthers history.
And he just talks about finding out that he was diagnosed and that he had 2 choices, that he could kind of quit or that he can keep pounding.
And how we should just keep continuing to battle, no matter what happened. Just like those 2 words, keep pounding.
Many who heard those 2 words knew they were about more than just football.
Everybody recognized immediately that they had heard something special.
Not a dry eye in the building. I know I went home, grabbed my kids, loved on my family. Anyone who meant anything to you, you understood how fleeting life was.
A lot of franchises don't get that kind of a story, and they hate to go through what we did and what especially he did and his family. But what an amazing couple of words that have made a difference in people's lives.
We'll be here Saturday as Mills is finally inducted into the Hall of Fame. His widow Melanie will give a speech just after noon. In Canton, Nick Carboni for WCNC Charlotte.